All right, Kevin, this is for Wednesday, May 8th. That's right, May 8th. This is a 30-minute chart of the S&P. We'll get out of this. I think I'm just going to do my days are filling up, and I should probably go through all these, but as far as all the markets that I do newsletters on and audio recordings, unless something is jumping into my consciousness in terms of actionable whatever. Um, I know you're tuned into the cattle market, June and Aug. I don't think I really need to go into those. I'm assuming you're opening those up and listening to the audio. The same is true for all of them, so that we can devote more time to the spreads. And I think that I'm just basically uh, uh, this is a echo of what we've been saying the last week or so anyway. So this is nothing new. I'm just sort of reemphasizing it. Um, I think I've activated you as well for the gold 30-year letter. Let me know if you're not receiving that. That's got an audio recording as well. So I don't really have to do gold or the 30-year day by day because that's being done. I probably should, though, take a look at sugar. Let's just jump into sugar, cocoa, coffee right now. Look at that. After testing resistance, this thing is backing off. So this structure is now at 1087, and it's likely, actually, um, so we got a little movement in cocoa. Let's take a look at, sorry, that was sugar. Let's take a look at cocoa. Um, Cocoa still doing this thing that doesn't interest me at all. So consolidation, lack of follow through, um, coffee and cotton. This is, look at that. This is coffee. Breaks to new lows. So now we have a high of a low. 90.75 will be the upward pivot point. Um, yeah. So we'll keep an eye on this, but this is just still a very heavy market. It's just they must be producing a lot of coffee because I know people aren't drinking any less of it. Here's cotton. Look at that. We had the sell signal and we got the follow through. And we tested this long-term resistance area. So hindsight 2020, we should have been buying puts up here, but it's a little late to be looking at anything now. So, but this area down here is probable over the next few months. That's the way it looks to me. You've got a channel bottom down here as well. All right, so that'll do that, and I'm just going to jump into the spreads. Take a look at the corn spread. This is our, come on now. Our July D's recovers nicely. Still looking for bullish gains. Bullish gains, as if there are any other type. Um, I'll take a quick look at wheat. I don't know. The problem I have with wheat, unlike the livestock, excuse me, the buy and sell signals are worth about 4 to 6 cents. So we really would literally have to load up 3, 5 times. And so that's probably something we should talk about, I think. Because if we do get a realistic buy or sell signal that's worth 6 cents over the course of 2 or 3 weeks in wheat, for instance, what's the point in putting one on? It's similar to the corn spread. You almost forget about that you even have it if you don't have enough of a position on. There's a bit of a buy signal, but I don't like even the way the chart looks. Here's a buy signal. So this is worth 3.5 cents, in my opinion, before we get up here. How about this? If we settle, this is the July D's. It's a very common spread, obviously, in the grains. It's our ceiling. I'm willing to sell it up here, and if we close above it, willing to buy it. If we sell it, we could get back to the channel base within a matter of weeks, which would be 7 cents. Yes. Inversely, if we close above it, 7 cents, 6 cents. All right? So we got a 6 to 7 cent play here up in this zone. So we'll keep an eye on the July D's wheat. And that's a 2 to 3, 3 to 5 week play. So, 7 cents. I think we'd want to put 5 on there anyway, right? I don't know. I can't imagine the margin's very high. Okay. Oh, look at this. All right. So we did settle below this structure 4 or 5 days ago, and we've had some follow through. It's at negative 20.7. The target on this is difficult to ascertain, but this is after testing this resistance area. See, even this would have been a 4 cent move only if we sold it up here at 18 a few weeks back. It's uninspiring, only if you put on enough, right? June Aug, we're going to go through all the live cattle and then the lean hogs. June Aug. Oh, we're familiar with this one. If you read the newsletter, I am now expecting it gets all sloppy in here, but I reconfigured these the other day. Did I? No, I didn't. That's wrong. All right, some of these need to be. This is a good speed line. This is the target now down here, 195 to 230. That's what we're expecting. Got a little bit of a pivot today at 3 even, but expecting this channel bottom and essentially this speed line. This is our target. If tested, I think we can buy into this area. So you're familiar with this. I also have the newsletter on that you can read. August, October. Okay. It's still just kind of hanging in here. This is an interesting. It's like doesn't have near the volatility of the June Aug, near the volatility. So it's still basically -1 support, even resistance. If we get through even, looking for +1 as a target. So it's a 1 point play up here or down here. October DEES. Look at that. We did settle above. This is another spread we could pursue. This channel right here is -3, 5. Let me open this up just a bit. All right, there's a mess of stuff in here. -3,525, -3,575. That's our support. Now, where are we going? This channel top? -2.8. So about 3/4 of a point. I don't know what your thoughts are, but I'd be willing to buy this. I know we own 2 live cattle spreads right now. So, but this is an area we could consider buying. We could buy a couple and then dump them up here for a 3/4 point play as a thought. October DEES. DEES Feb. We also settled just above this structure today, which is at -3050, -3 on Wednesday. Now, as far as buy signals go, it is. Let's just draw some other things here. I probably have it on other charts. Yeah, it probably is best to wait. Damn it. Do I have speed lines constructed on this? Oh, look at this. We have, yeah. Let's just 650. Yeah, there's resistance in the -2.6s here at 650 and here at 625. So forget I said anything about DEES Feb. It's just worth watching that show right now. June, October. Here's the 2-4 ones. We tested this area a couple days ago. We did close above this structure. I'm just looking around here to see. You got this low here and this low. Yeah, there's nothing really here. There's a speed line though, and that comes in there too. This is similar to the June AUG in a sense. Oh, I've already constructed this. I remember this one. I don't know where it is. It's probably in this page 9211. So yeah, this is the support here for this particular spread. This is a zone that begins at 1475 and ends at 0.975. But 175, if you're interested in pursuing this, that is our support. Now, there's also intermediately, you've got this, you've already seen. All right, nothing, this is not anything that's screaming to be bought or sold. AUG-DEIS. All right, that looks nice. We bought it. Yes, this channel formation held. It's at 3675 tomorrow. We're going to put a stop, a break-even stop on one of those and let the other ride reasonably. But this region here, I'm going to get rid of these. 3025. Negative 4.250 to 353. Is that what I said? 30 to 25. Yes. That's our support here. That's what we want to see the market continue to settle above. This is an intermediate pivot point. We could play out here really for the rest of the week, perhaps. But if we can close above 3675 today, then the I still have, it's basically 2.950, and that would be our profit taking area, assuming the market will give it to us. And there is the potential, one of the things we could do is, if we're holding both of them, we could sell one here, let it play out, aggressively dump it if we see even a minor sign of weakness. It could be breaking the low of the high or whatever the case might be. But letting it ride out potentially up to here, which is the same level, really. So there you have everything for this AUG-DEIS spread. All right, let's see here. October, Feb. All right, got a buy signal here today. I mentioned this, we have a channel top and we've got the high of the low, all still here in the 6766 area. I think this is a buyable spread, October, Feb. And I do believe this 5 area is likely. So that's a 1.5, roughly. And it wouldn't take long. We could get up there by the end of the next week. So I'm willing to buy this. That's another spread that's worth buying. We've got a number of live cattle spreads that are showing buy. And I know we don't want to load up on all of them, but, I'll let you watch the video over again if you want to, because I haven't been making notes as to which ones exactly are the buys. But they're in here. There's several of them in here. We're in one of them right now, AUG-DEIS, of course. I'm going to ignore these Johnson Research spreads. I probably eliminate those eventually anyway. On to lean hog spreads. All right, here's the hog live cattle June. So this is, we didn't get down there today, obviously. Or we might have, but that's the hate. That's what I hate about these line charts. You don't see the full picture. Anyway, that's negative 28.325. All right. So that's just a side. That's just, oh wait. Yeah, okay. This is June AUG, lean hog. Glad we're out of that. Look at that. That's 6.30. Here it is. 4.5. 4.25 actually. We closed below that today. We'd also be at a new low settlement. I'm willing to go short that thing, although, you know, realistically, what might we get? Well, we could get a couple of points out of it. We could get a couple of points out of it. Might be worth a one lot shot if we settle below this structure. All right. Otherwise, do we buy it again? I could be convinced, I suppose. All right. So August, October lean hogs. Still above this area. This is still, I don't know. You could buy this zone down here, 7.25 down to 675 wide range, but you've got respectable resistance here, and then by the time you get up above that, you've got more. It's just there's not a real clear 2 to 3 week play here, which I think is what we're looking for. October Dece tested support today, held. This is at 150. This one looks good still in a buy from 4 days ago, and still looking for 627.5. So that's October Dece. Yeah, I'd be willing to buy this down here because, as I've been saying, this is also a trend line. If we close below it, look out below. But until then, this is a floor support. There's a 2-point play here. July, October. Test the speed line. Push through a little bit. Holds. Now we're back below this structure. I'm just going to eliminate it. This is really holding below. We could easily not only retest this low, but continue south. This is July, October. Closing above looks good, but only for a bit. Closing above, you got another 2 points. There's a lot of 2-point plays in the lean hogs. August Dece. Yeah, we came close to testing this at 11.45 tomorrow. This structure, on Tuesday, we came very close to testing it. And if we close above this 13.275, what do I have? Okay, low settlements. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it 13.275 and leave the 475 out of there. If we close above it, that's a 6-point play. I like it. If we close Aug Dece above 13.275, it would be above the former channel bottom, which we've done once or twice already. It would also be above the 13.20 high settlement from 4 days ago. It would be above these lows. I say go long above this area. I'd even be willing to do it on an intraday basis, I think, especially if we get above 13.60-70 area. That is Aug Dece. October Feb. The speed line is holding nicely. And below which new lows any day now. If we get above this is October Feb. We've got a 3-point play here. $5.65. All right. So, there's probably a good handful of spreads we could talk about tomorrow morning. But we are in 2 of them. We're in 2 right now. July Dece corn and Aug Dece live cattle. And that's really all I'm going to say for this recording. We're pushing 20 minutes. I'll talk to you in the morning.